Good morning, Franz. Fantasy and Neff sitting here having this long conversation to start streaming Necromancer first. And then Gonk comes along. Hello, good morning, Ross. Cora. Everybody's here. Good in the day. How's everybody this morning? I got more sleep last night. It's medicine time anyways. Interrupting my train of thought, just completely derailing me. How dare. I have a bunch of medicines. Havarti's here for now, apparently. Could not sleep, worked on things, fell asleep, had a dream about being on the receiving end of a plane crash. Fun. So what, the plane crashed into you? Or you were on the plane that crashed? Because receiving end of a plane crash could be taken as the plane crashed into you. That would also be terrifying. As long as you don't go to the Hollywood School of running away from things. Get flattened. I mean, there are cases of people being hit by planes. Big planes, small planes, it happens. When a plane crashes, it's gotta crash into something. It's usually the ocean, but you know. Ah, you went to the Hollywood School of not running away from things. Planes also crash into cars. It's a weird way to start stream. We are working on final detailing of Tom the Cat. If I could just find out where my pen is. Here it is. It's behind my coffee. So I will paint, and you guys chat as usual. I will make some attempt to have conversation while painting Cat. But look how far we are. Look at that fur. Oh, it's so fluffy. So we're just gonna continue here. Look at how fluffy this man is. He is the fluffiest of cats. I got some pictures from my friends, Puma and Sai. Mostly Puma. Puma gave me a whole bunch of pictures last night of her cats that have passed. Of Monster and Finnegan. She was called Monster because she went hid under the bed first thing, and so she was the monster under the bed. She passed away a little while ago. Also hate the trope of Hollywood School of running away from things, only because it was inspired by Cinema's video on Prometheus. Woke up due to a nightmare, a bad person who targeted a woman that lived alone. Not a fun way to wake up. You Valorant? Oh, advertisements. Right, those are a thing that exist. I'm working on shifting everything from Scrivener to Obsidian for my writing so that I can start writing again. I like Scrivener, but it's starting to get slow. And when your file has over 1 million words, it makes it difficult to keep track of everything.
Necromancer Dark is hosting a guest. Welcome Cormoracide to the island.
Thank you, Necromancer, for your gifted sub to Gunk Lobster. Gunk, welcome back to Necrocon, as always. So, the other night, I had a dream about an old friend of mine who I haven't seen in probably 30 years. I hadn't been thinking about them. I hadn't interacted with them. They most for the most part are like a fleeting thought in the background. 30 years, bit long, probably closer to 20. Uh the convention that never dies, even if you do. That is a great slogan. I love that. So, honestly, who knows what our brains are thinking when we're setting up for dream time? And in that dream, he tried to murder me with his car. So, I got no idea, but weird brain things happen when dreaming. I used to have this one recurring dream about a guy who breaks into the house, and like the couch that I had as a kid, which we still have in our basement, just not set up, but um, the couch and chair were in this house. The living room was kind of set up similarly to the living room in the house that I had before we moved to Ottawa, and except there was an extra room and a door that didn't exist. It was kind of weird. But I would have this recurring dream as a kid where some guy was breaking into the house, and then like he would fall over the back of the chair, but he would get tangled in a lamp somehow, and then he would get electrocuted, and then there was just this crispy, horrifying skeleton on the couch when you sort of like move past the chair to look what happened. I could probably draw that skeleton. This was before I really knew what a skeleton looked like. So honestly, uh, our brains do weird things. Yeah, Ross, you might want to curb those feelings. Just relax. It's just fiction. I have that reaction too. I had a dream where I was making a wood model, but the glue kept becoming a self-replicating slime. That's funny. And terrifying. It's an evil glue monster. And there was another nightmare I had as a kid. Another recurring nightmare was everyone I knew was being flushed down a giant toilet, and then eventually I got flushed down the giant toilet and drowned, and then I would wake up. I was so scared of going to sleep and having that dream as a kid. The recurring nightmares are the worst ones because you know they can come back. Posture check and a streak. Everybody on Shrimpline Spines. Give yourself a little wave back and forth, like seaweed, the ocean currents. Stretch. What? It was infuriating. I had to keep scraping it away. In a dream when Kit suddenly showed up at my door going, "Done packing, we're going to Conquest." Afterwards, I just went, "What just happened?" That'd be weird. Puss, row, meow! Yeah, glue is an infuriating substance. It's very useful, but God. Sometimes. Just dealing with glue, man. Especially super glue when it gets all over your fingies. Those little scrunkly bits of fur around his chin. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. Concentrating really hard. Oh, see you, Conk. Goodbye. Thanks for coming by. Oh, real motorsport. Only 30. You're not alone. There's just weird. Yeah, some. You've been distracted. Havarti. Staring at Havarti. It's just not. Goddamn fish. And one of these days I'll have a working bot. Today is not that day. broke him again. Aw. I'm sorry, Cora. He's a fluffy man. He's such a fluffy man. Sorry, I'm very quiet today. The concentration is real. I meant to be entertaining, but also cat. That's not even his pupil there. He's literally just like, his eye is rolling into the back of his head here. But I kind of like it better with the little, he's like giving you the like, how dare you flash me eye. Entertain me, dance for me, monkey. Work like this takes focus. Yeah, it really does. In the meantime, let the seagulls entertain you. Thanks for the hydrate. Quarter. Merci. One of these days I'll drink my coffee while it's still hot. I'm feeling like today might be more coffee day. I'll have to go make myself another cup of coffee. I think what I'm gonna do is just cover all of these little white bits that I put in here. Got a little bit of black on the side of his nose here. And the shortest, finest furs. It looks so good. Still got a lot to do right in that area there, but it's coming together. my book, how long is it so far? That's hard to say. The first version was 176,000 words, and that was like the end of the story. No, it was 117,000 was the very first draft. And that was like the full end of the story, and now it's like, I can't give you a word count, but there are 1, 2, 3, seven planned books. So, and the books range from anywhere from about 117,000 to 200,000 words. I think. If I had to guess. Too many things open. I have plans. I have outlines. Yeah, they're not heckin' chonkers, but you know, I got a little bit of chonk to them. This needs to be more white in here. I can hear my computer straining every time I start really putting down a lot of paint. Move this a little bit. Oh. I'm apparently drawing on the wrong layer. That's why things aren't blending. Okay. I was drawing on the reference layer like a dum-dum. It's like, why can't I get this to blend? Gee, I wonder why. Maybe I can get this part to work now. Wow, would you look at that? That's better. Brilliant. I don't know how long I've been drawing on the wrong layer. Thank you for the hydrate. Neff. And the posture check. Cool stretch in there. Everybody on shrimp their spines. Oh, wave back and forth. I got seaweed in the ocean gardens. Imagine if I wrote my book on paper, it would never see the light of day because I wouldn't want to type all that out. I'm gonna open my blinds, get some light in. It's a bit dark. Right. So many dead trees. Yeah, use recycled paper. I'm gonna turn this. This is where I want to get the shapes more right. Got the shape in his eye wrong. And this is why we flip and rotate and shift things. Alright, here we go. Actually, I have to switch to pen here. The brush isn't giving me enough opacity. Brush. Got some whiskers going in. Oh, this button, thank you. Einen Moment bitte. Come on, meow. Just want you to go right there. Wish there were more word processors that didn't use AI. That's why I switched to Obsidian. Well, it's not why I switched to Obsidian. I switched to Obsidian because Scrivener's taking too long to open. Them eyebrow whiskers. I need to fix this one a little bit. What are cats so fun to paint? They're little fluffs. I'm out of coffee. I want a little bit more black in here. It's gotta have that little black streak that connects to his eye. And now for lashes. And this whisker? Not quite. brush is too big. My dad is coughing. Yep, not moving that one. It's good. My dad is being loud. Gotta talk over him. Da, 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 da. Not that he's giving away private information. I just know he doesn't like being heard. Okay, he's done being loud. Look at them whiskers. He's so soft and fluffy. Look in the chat in just a sec. I saw something get chatted out of the corner of my eye. With this beautiful fluff master. Right about here. Boop. Too big. Whisker. Loud dad is loud. Yep. Just remind him when he's loud we can hear him. So first too loud. In a straight sniff. I needed that. My eyes were starting to get a little screwy. Let's zoom out a bit. Hopefully Cora likes the direction I'm going with the blanket, so that more of the focus goes on the cat. Neff, did you take your meds? Necromancer, did you take your meds? Did anyone else who's supposed to take their meds take their meds? I took my meds. Mm-hmm. Hey, we had a new follower. Selena? Selena. Hello, Selena. I'm sorry I didn't notice earlier. It was while I was offline. Ugh. Wow. There's a little bit of a difference in the fluff towards the back, but there's nothing liquefy tool can't fix. It doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be a perfect 1-to-1. It's pretty close, but it doesn't need to be perfectly 1-to-1. But I like to try and get the fur patterns correct. Or maybe it's just confusing my eyes because it's because I don't have quite the right depth of the fur on that shoulder yet. Good luck, Ross. Your journey into Mordor in search of food. Yeah, my dad was like, "Why do you want a standing desk? You'll imagine standing there for 8 hours." And I'm like, "It's a sit-stand desk." And he's like, "Oh, okay." I don't think he knew that it, when I said standing desk, that it goes up and down.
Necromancer Dark is hosting a guest. Welcome Slana to the island.
Welcome, Slana. Sklana? Solana. Maybe they will appear. See the cat in progress. The cat that is nearly done. Let's do our little overlay test here. Okay, yeah, I do think that the part of the fluff that I'm struggling with is just that shoulder bit. Because it seems mostly right. There's a little bit that I want to fix. Right here. Wow. And right here. The white needs to come out more and the black needs to come in a little bit here. Hey, Death. How you doing? Black and white, brown man, tell me about the color of your soul. Yeah, I've already worked once this morning, and then he went out for milk and cigarettes and hasn't come back yet. We'll see him in about 30 years. Time to fix this whole area here. All of this for sort of twisting this way. Get down in here and fix this. The crease in the shadow of the arm. This tone, come back in here. Oh, this fluff. So much fluff. It's a nice bright patch right here. Crypt is very echoey. Crypt Daddy needs to add some soundproofing. I was having that trouble yesterday where, like, my migraine was so bad at dinner, just, like, hearing voices was painful. So bad. I haven't had a headache that bad in a while. A little bit of valley in the fur right here. That must be where the actual shoulder is. You learn so much about anatomy when you do pictures like this, too. The other thing about using, like, pet photos for painting and learning how to do shape and form is pets don't pose purposefully like humans do. They just exist. So every shot is a candid shot, whereas humans purposefully pose or they purposefully look at the camera. And there's always something artificial about it. Whereas cats are just like, I'm vibing. Thanks for the hydrate, Death. I don't have anything to hydrate with, really. Well, I've got some water. Ugh. Not good water. Gross water, apparently. I was just thinking of taking my mug downstairs and leaving it down there for my dad so that he can make the tea for the family. Or, never mind, he's here now. I was just gonna bring this down to you. Because I need a short break because my eyes are going all screwy. So I will be right back because I'm also gonna go downstairs and get a fresh bottle of water. I will return. Revolt amongst yourselves or continue chatting or whatever it is, like, lurking. It's a quiet day. Sorry, I'm concentrating real hard. I'll be right back. I'm back. Did I scare you? How's everybody? A little stretch was good. I gave Tesla some tummy rubs in the living room. If robot builds robots to help robots do robot things, will the robots rebel against the robots to free robots from the robots? Maybe. I mean, that's technically the plot of Transformers. So that's how the Cybertronian Wars started, according to Transformers lore. I needed that break. The standing up and doing something. I was literally falling asleep while painting. Hello?
Sexophobia is visiting the island.
Wow. Sexophobia. Does that mean you're scared of sex? Or you are scared of sex? Or sex is scary? It's like phasmophobia, you know? But it's sex. If you're scared of sex, an incubus is the wrong character to come to, but you know. Or is it sex in terms of sex and gender? So many questions. We're painting a cat. Hi, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome to the islands. My name is Sega. I'm a Demora, descendant of the QB variety of demons. QB being incubus and succubus. With a random follow nonetheless. Hello. I just got back from a walk around and stretch break. This is Tom. It's Cora's. He's Cora's bean. I do memorial paintings. I mean, if you want me to paint your live pet too, great. I'll paint your live pet as well. But Tom has left us in this mortal coil. May he sleep forever on the fluffiest of blankets. It's a very royal colored blanket. Very regal, isn't it? It's kind of a quiet day because I'm in like full-blown concentration mode, painting lots and lots and lots of fluff. This is going to be a lot of tap, tap, tap and a lot of silence for me. But just know we get up to shenanigans here. If you want to bring shenanigans, that's fine. Please bring mischief. But how are you doing? How did you find us? Hydrate and a streach. Well, I just got back from a streach, but I could use another one. But if you're painting animals which have passed on, and you instead paint an alive animal, will it force the animal into the afterlife? Or will it bring the animal back to life by painting it? Am I an animal necromancer now? Am I a necromancer? Ironically, even though I just left and came back, I do have to use the little demon's room. So I will also be right back. Again. I'm back. Again. Ross is back with foods. I'm stealing his job? No, I only revive. I only revive aminals. I'm bringing them back in our hearts. Feels a bit egotistical to say that, honestly, so I won't. I think I might actually take some Tylenol today, because I'm kind of hurting. What I love most about this is the fact that we started with a blank canvas and some blobs of color, and now we've got this. It makes me happy. I never thought that I would paint people's pets for a living. But if I could do it for, like, a proper living, I would be happy doing it. And the best part is, every picture would be unique. These are all too strong. Coming on too strong. This spot right here. I need this to be just a tad darker. So I either have to make the background lighter here or change the brightness of the cat's fur. Thank you. My dad has brought me tea. Nugget! Let's grab this kind of color from the original. We'll do our weird kind of Renaissance oil painting background where it's mostly really dark. You can still see a little bit. There we go. There, now you can actually see the cat. And we'll clean that up afterwards. This is where the photo's great, but it needs some interpretation. Because you literally cannot see the cat. If I increase the luminosity of the photo, and desaturate it a bit. It gives us an idea of how much fluff we need to add. Now we add more of our little whiskers. Doesn't need to be exact, but I'd like it to be close. Too strong. 2 hairs and some air, Bob Ross would say. There, you can better see the shape of the cat. Uh-oh, Fantasy's turning old. Tech is upsetting her. And tiring her out. What are we gonna do? Fantasy, don't get old. Quick, somebody find a youth potion. Get off my lawn! Says the man who's the most technically capable of us all. Well, all you can do is learn how to protect yourself. But, the last thing you should do if you're worried about security and safety tech-wise is to give up on tech. Because that's only going to make you more vulnerable. You just got to take your time and learn things and know that if you don't get it right the first time, you can always learn from that mistake and fix it the next time. People are more likely to learn from messing things up than they are from getting it right just the first time all the time. This is why kids who like excel really well early in school tend to have a lot more problems later because they're not challenged, and so they don't know how to deal with challenge as they get older. It's a known thing. You need to have that level of challenge between, you know, actually doable and, well, challenging. There's a sweet spot in there that really changes how you experience the world and how you deal with future difficulties. And if you never learned how to overcome challenging aspects of life, you're gonna really struggle later. When you're an adult and you have to actually learn and grow for the first time, instead of just being able to glide through life effortlessly. I would know. I was one of those people where I didn't learn how to deal with challenge early. And then I just became depressed. I lacked a certain set of life skill. Dealing with fear and failure is, in fact, a life skill that you have to learn. And for some people, it's more difficult because of things like anxiety and whatnot. How dare! Thank you for the hydrate, Death. Time to improve mistakes. Seen a lot of mistakes trying to be fast in the wet whenever we could. What? And I don't want to learn. I love learning. That's why I paint every day. You know, compared to, like, where I was when I first started streaming as a painter to where I am now, I think I have made drastic improvement, and it's only been a year. Imagine where I'll be in 10 years. Probably dead, but, you know. First we're painting white on white, and we're painting black on black. Lovely. Eyes are doing the screwy thing, and God, I'm tired. My body is rebelling, but I want to finish. I wish it was normal and not this nervous, scared mess of a person. Well, all you can do is work on it. Get the right medications if you need them. Alright. I will need to take a short break from this to just do something else for a little while. Like chat. And then I will finish up the little bit around the head under the blanket there. Toss on the whiskers. Finish touch-ups on the blanket. And it'll be done. What is normal, really? Normal doesn't exist. I mean, yeah, that's Tom the cat. He just needs whiskers and the little bit around that, the bottom part of the head there. Otherwise, I think he's more or less done. Why am I suddenly losing my voice? Ah! Ah! Oh no, I don't want to do anything. I just want to chat now. Right when my voice decides to go. Did I get like sick or something? Is that what happened? Was I sick? I can't tell, man. Ugh. Just as I start taking a sip, my body's like, no, you're gonna yawn now. My body's rebelling against me. Let's see, if I had the desk already, I would probably stand right about now for at least a little while. But no. Nugget! Tesla just came back into my room. Maybe you'll tell me how much the commission will be? Oh god. I don't know.
I never know what to price those at because I don't know how long it's gonna take me, right? Like, it's gonna be way more than 6 hours. I'll have to use my imagination instead of just painting. Hello, Hannah. How you doing today? We're just about done. We need to throw on his whiskers, do a couple little touch-ups on the blanket around the base of his head there. Maybe the back paw. That one little toe sticking out there. The little foot. And then it'll be done. Medic is back. Medic, of course I will heal you. Medic inner violence, I will dissect all of your bodies. More edges than bismuth. Manifesting similar detail for yours? Nice. Between 6 hours and 1 year, yes. Hey, look, you had the great artist moment with your painting, at least. You guys got to witness that, where it's like, epiphany. This painting, it turned from a drawing into art! Which is arguably something I've never had happen until then. Those moments are very rare for many, many artists. You have to be, like, really, truly an artist to have those moments on a regular basis. There's a lot of people who create things, and I'm like, wow, how are you so imaginative? Like, god damn. Don't be plan how much for time. I don't know, because I'm getting faster, but I am also, like, actively working on the faster part now that I've got the skill part down, for the most part. A lot of parts in there. It's like a whole IKEA set. Assemblage of painting. Assemblage of a painter! Oh! I just smashed my knee against my desk. Still having that problem where my body hurts, like my legs hurt when I press them against something. So when I hit my my shin on my desk or press my shin against my desk, when I cross my legs, it just hurts. I think it's called fibromyalgia. It sucks. It just hurts. It hurts for no reason. Just touching your legs hurts. I wonder how many hours I did put into your painting, because, like, I took a long time to work on it, but I also took a lot of breaks from it. I forget how much you paid me for that one, honestly. The number keeps changing in my head. I haven't actually checked. Posture check! Everybody on Shrimpthine Spines. I can't reach my mouse. Like, you can't. Here we go. Everybody on Shrimpthine Spines, give yourself a little wave back and forth. Stretch your neck a little bit this time. Do not grind your neck all the way back, though. That's bad for it. I think that's probably why my neck has all sorts of problems. Forward. A little side to side. That's good. Like seaweed in the ocean currents, just wiggle gently. Around 350 or something? Yeah. Depends on how much detail you want in the background. Let me go check the stuff that you gave me. That's a cute dog. Is it a... Is it a terrier? Not quite. What breed is that? What breed was your dog? What can you get from $5? A stick figure. Coton de Tuileries. I don't know what that is. Is it a kind of spaniel? Yeah, that looks like a cross between like a spaniel and a Yorkshire Terrier. She was cute. Cute doggo. At least from what I could see from the thumbnails in the drive that you sent. It is now chat time. You get an unshaded orb for $5? A circle? Okay. An unshaded orb. That shows a little butthole? That's great. Yeah, Tesla knows he's like king. He can suck up to cheese and cheese just gives him more tuna. The orb! I need to make the Cubus emote. just to irritate the orb cult. That is another very good exercise to do, though, is reflections on spheres and textures on spheres and other geometric shapes. Because it really makes you use your brain. Like, Evan is truly, like, a talented artist. And dedicated and hardworking. Should do that then? Yeah. But he's also trained in art. He went to school for art. So he has actual training from actual teachers. We'll do the egg and then we'll do a chrome. Paint a chrome egg. Wage war on Evan when you raid with the cube. Just a little cube with a demon tail and horns. The orb cult is a hive mind. Gotta strike at the root. So does the orb cult hate playing Minecraft because it's all cubes? There's nothing round. True roundness doesn't exist. There are only facets of straight lines. Millions and millions of straight lines. Too blocky. Minecraft, but with exclusively orbs. Oh god. Brings new meaning to Bubble Child. Living in a bubble world. Life in plastic. It's fantastic. Bet Iron Mouse would disagree. Oh my god. If Iron Mouse wanted to go outside, we would have to put her in one of those orbs. And then it would be Iron Mouse in a hamster ball. Now, I need to draw this at some point. Because she can't go outside, right? I'm a bubble girl living in a bubble world. I have to draw Iron Mouse in a hamster ball now. Why does my life come to this? Draw the world's most popular real human streamer in a hamster ball. She would probably love it. She seems like the kind of person who would love it, which is great. Connor just pushing her around. Or she's just chasing after him on his bicycle. That would be an adorable picture. Connor on his bicycle with Iron Mouse just like running in a hamster ball next to him. I can see it in my head, but I don't have the artistic skill to draw the kind of cartoon that I would want to draw it as. I can literally see the whole image, and there's no way I would ever be able to create it the way I see it in my head. It's definitely the, like, current, like, popular illustrator who's gone to school style. Like, Christine could draw it, and it would be perfect. She would have all the right textures, the right color palette and everything. Like, if it were done in her art style, like, she would draw it perfectly. God damn it, now I want to do it. But it's like, if I tried, it would look like ass. Maybe I'll, like, sketch it out or something after I finish working on Tom here. I'll do it on my, one of my chibi 5x5 printable sheets. Which is actually 10 inches by 10 inches, and then when I finish the chibi, I just make it smaller. I just save it at 50%. It feels like cheating. But that's how you keep the quality, is you draw it big and then you make it smaller. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do for Tom here? I'll create a new layer, because I want to do these whiskers. They're going to be really hard to do. These ones are gonna go on the regular layer. Except I need to finish the blanket here. I just suddenly very much felt like working on his whiskers. And back to the pen. And the other layer. Actually, I think I need to flip this. Whoop. Sorry, concentrating. Thank you for the hydrate, Fantasy. Enjoy your food, Kunk. So I keep telling them why she doesn't believe me. Yeah. It's smart to make something larger before you shrink it down to a certain size. That's what she said. They're gonna be really hard to do. For a second there, I was like, I couldn't tell which one was the painting. I was like, wait a second. Just need to do the ear and the blanket and this foot. Sometimes you wish it didn't have to take yours. Size make her sick too. I understand. here. Kitty, 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 here. Kitty, 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 kitty. Psst, 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 psst. Look at those beans. I saw your pixels. Oh no! Scandalous. Why are you looking? Don't look! Did it work? I looked away. Did what work? The calling the kitty. Oh, Havarti? No, Havarti's just... He is doing Havarti things. He works once or twice and then he just stops. Oh no! He saw my pixels. He screen capped them. The travesty! The invasion of privacy. Look at them whiskers. It's just the ear and the blankie. And then we'll be able to sign it. I probably did a little bit more than 6 hours on this, but eh. He looks so cozy. Alright. Let's get in there and do that ear and finish up. I'd like to grab this color. I drew things on the wrong layer again. I was thinking, why isn't this blending? Why can't I paint the thing that I want to paint here? Alright, back to ear. So many fuzzies. It's the final countdown. Can't sing anymore, I'll get copyright struck. Trying to get sort of that vignette effect. Oh. That's why it's struggling, because I'm on the wrong frickin' brush. It's just like, what the hell is wrong here? God damn. Probably made too many brush strokes to undo that. Oh, yeah. Well. We just try again. Let's grab that tone. Because we have that bright flash. I'll get it eventually. I was saying, ooh, don't want to keep saying that. They'll think you're playing it on the channel. Sorry, I'm so quiet today. I Okay, my eyes are getting all screwy and I'm falling asleep. I will finish this up this evening. Made some soup in a cup, hoping it gives me some energy. Yeah. Well, should I wait and see if Evan gets on today, or... Tube is also on. I'm still pretty tired from yesterday. And also we were having full concentration day. But the cat is done. I just need to finish the blanket and then I'll give it a little signature. And then I'll pass it off to Cora via VGen. And that'll be my first VGen commission done. So, shall we raid Tube? Or Moko Maid. It's either Tube or Moko Maid, guys. I've raided them before, Ross. They're the siblings that are really loud. Evan's not on. I mean, I could chat for another 10 minutes and see if he shows up. It's just I'm literally falling asleep sitting here. The cat is almost... Well, the cat is done. The blanket needs to be figured out, which will take probably about half an hour. Dance, monkey! Yes. Nugget. Woo-woo. Oh, I have a kitten. I have a nuggies. Perhaps we'll just sit here and have chaos. I have a nugget in my arms. If I can get him going, perhaps we'll have cat time. Hello, yeah? Are you going to give us potatoes?
Yes, perhaps we can have potato. There, you had potato. You haven't been given a number yet. I don't know what the number is going to be, Necromancer. It's probably going to be close to... Why are my headphones vibrating? It's Tesla, my potato bean. It's probably going to be close to what the other one was. But I'm glad you've given me lots of references, so hopefully I can do more justice to your dog than I did your wife. You only gave me like 1 or 2 pictures of her, and it was very difficult to get her face right. I hope it was at least close. I tried very hard. People are really, really hard, though. Pets are a lot easier. For some reason, animals are just easier than people. I hope that when Cora looks at this picture, without the photo beside it, he can tell that it's Tom. And not some other cat that looks like Tom. It should be enough. Do you want it like more the human-like proportions or more of the dog-like proportions? Like you sent me that one that was like nearly the like half body one with the golden retriever before. And then you sent me the human picture, and then the one of the dog in the ruff. Haha, has a ruff, because it's a dog. Like, it won't be a full body portrait or anything. Do you want, like, the closer up portrait? I could send you a couple of, like, real quick sketches, and then we could decide that way, and then we can decide on price based on how much I have to paint. Rough. Get it? Rough? Yeah. No, it's okay. I was making the joke too. Yeah, I think it would be better to like do a couple just like composition sketches. Like they'll be basically stick figures, or like probably to the extent of what I did for the mermaid picture, which I really should finish. I'll probably finish it next May. I'm so slow at art. But hey, I did this one in like 3 days. So, 3 or 4 days? Yeah. So, I'm getting faster. The faster I get, the better. Oh, he's falling asleep in my arms. Oh shit, what do I do? Oh, yeah, he suddenly woke up. It's okay, buddy. He was just like, ah shit, I'm asleep. Gotta wake up. No, speed paintings would be like less than 1 stream like Evan does when he does a speed painting at the start of stream. That's speed painting. Mine is tortoise painting. We're going real slow.
It doesn't help. The ADHD doesn't help because, like, I get into a flow state and then I, like, fall asleep. And that's really difficult for me. It also doesn't help that I didn't sleep the other night at all. And last night was very poor sleep as well. Because it was too warm. Like, it's like +3 or something here right now. So things are melting and it's a little bit warm. And so last night I kept throwing off my blankets and then I would get cold and pull them back on. And then it would get too hot and throw them off again. It's very frustrating. Tesla. Hi, my little bean. Painting an all black cat will be interesting because it's just black. But even black cats have so much variation in them. I'm just looking down at Tesla and I see so many colors. He's falling asleep in my arms. God damn, it's making me more tired. Cat, why are you doing this to me? Why are you so cute? So soft like a rabbit. With feet like a bird. He's a chimera, I swear. All the colors. Yep. Rainbow cat. Hey, my kitten? Are you my kitten? Yeah, he's falling asleep. It's making me fall asleep. I'm hungry. Why am I hungry? I shouldn't be hungry. But I'm hungry. God damn it, Frank. I'm hungry. I don't want to eat anything. I'm trying to get below 300. I'm so close. I got to 302 the other day and then went back up to 304. I was like, God damn it, son of a bitch. I was so close, guys. Alright, Nugget, I'm gonna put you down. Onto the sheepskin. Bunch of Nyan Evans. I love it how it's just the gremlin face, or whatever it is. The crumb thing just pasted over top of Nyan Cat in the laziest way. Oh, I hope he gets on soon. Evan's live? It's not telling me that Evan is live. There he is. There he is. Alright, Franz, we're off sailing to other waters. We're going to heaven! Our favorite lands. One of many. Well, a few. We have a few favorite places. Malcolm Maid, Tubular Troll, Avon, Zeogrim. We've got a few favorites. But I will see you at the usual time tomorrow, probably for something different, because I'm gonna try and finish this one up today. Maybe we'll do a co-working stream. I don't know. It depends on whether I have my my Obsidian set up too. So, I will see you guys next time. Necromancer, thank you very much for the gifted sub today. I appreciate it. Maybe maybe Skalana will come back. I hope so. But I will see you all tomorrow. I love you. Bye-bye.